you already know. Turn it up, lean back, feel the breeze. Late night truths drifting through the trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Headlines flip with a soulful twist. Behind the scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then. Where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire.
Well, hello to you, and you. Welcome into another edition of Braylon's Virtual Tour Live. We are live on tour once again, everybody, and child, we have a show for you all. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 destinations for you all this evening. We're gonna kick it off with CurlMix. It is a Black-owned brand and company. Shout out to Millie Chun, who reported on the fact that CurlMix needed some help from us, and they went to work, and there is a result to report, a very joyous one at that. We'll get to that. Milagro Gramz, some updates on her case against Megan Thee Stallion. We'll get to that. The news broke yesterday, but I'm like, y'all, listen, we will get to it when we get to it, because whenever it comes to following the culture, you also have the right to regulate your rhythm and how you need to take it in first for yourself before you start broadcasting it to everybody else. So we'll talk about Milagro Gramz. Erinn Dumas, cannot wait to tell you about that black sister. She has a clothing line from sizes small or extra small up to 3X. We'll celebrate her as well. The flu is going around. It's in 32 states, and you need to know about it. We'll get to that. Tracee Ellis Ross, as you guys know, she has the most watched Roku series in the history of Roku, which is a huge deal. But she has done something very big with Fox that we'll get to. Adin Ross got humbled by Glasses Malone. Well done. Now we need DJ PD Epidemics to get whooped, okay? All right, because he's got an SA lawsuit against him. He also said whether you're 15, whether you're 16 or 17 and a half, you still won't get this D. And he talked greasy to a 15-year-old. Sneeko, Poetic Flacco for supporting the shit. Neon, Fresh and Fit, a lot of them, okay? So we'll talk about Adin Ross and all the updates that has happened with him. Christian Keys gives some insight into all the Queen's men. And child, wait till you hear this. Then Bow Wow, child. Y'all know Bow Wow is a girl dad. And there was a girl dad moment that made me laugh. I want to share with you all. And finally, if you all have been trying to apply for a job, you have applied through the Workday platform, I need you to be here for our last destination, because there is a class action lawsuit against Workday, and you need to know for what. This is going to be impacting so many people. So with that being said, let's get to it. Higher is waiting, low is available, but either way, we got to go on tour. Yes, indeed, we do. Let me take down that iconic intro there. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And then there is me. Hey, everybody. Welcome in. Glad to have you here on a Wednesday evening. Glad to have you here. Yes, indeed. I did see some news that I may come on and talk about tomorrow. Stay tuned for that. So let's get started with CurlMix. Very excited about this. This comes to us from Afro Tech here. Co-founder Kim Lewis reveals CurlMix was able to pay off $500,000 in debt thanks to community after being on the verge of shutdown or shutting down rather. So congratulations to the one, the only Kim Lewis. It makes me so happy. Following a successful social media campaign, CurlMix is now on track to become self-sustaining once more. As Afrotech previously reported, the clean natural skincare line was founded by Kim and Tim Lewis, who first appeared on Shark Tank with their idea in 2019, but went on to raise funds on their own. Kim announced on November 1st of 2025 that the company was on the brink of closing if they did not receive 20,000 orders within 60 days. It won't be the first time the brand has sought community support. They previously raised $3.6 million in a 2021 crowdfunding campaign, and 3 years later, an additional $5.7 million was raised in a separate campaign. In a follow-up post on the business health, Kim admitted the funding campaign was not enough to keep the company in operation. She described 2025 as the most difficult year in business in a post shared on Instagram, citing challenges such as taxes, increased tariffs, and ingredients costs. I bet you all the business owners that support 47 wish they would vote for Kamala. Your bag is offended. That's when you give a fuck, but not about other people. Moving on. As well as shipping delays, decrease in staff from 40 to 14, partially attributed to issues too. Everyone on my team is doing 2 to 3 different jobs, and we hire locally stateside for most of our roles. It's just been so hard to stay alive. So many of my friends' businesses have closed, and I made a post about this last year that we didn't want to be one of them. Kim said at the time. Campaign goal reached in the latest update from Kim that comes at the start of 2026. CurlMix has reached the 20,000 orders required. The campaign reached millions and increases customer base by 10,000 people. She shared that this helped the company pay off $500,000 in debt. That's $500,000 in debt, putting it on track to become self-sustaining, adding 4 new jobs to the business. Congratulations on that. We always love job increases over here for sure, which will help to produce more product and push out products faster. Thank you. And then you guys who also helped us put a little money in the bank for operating capital. It's not enough to cover us for an entire year or anything like that, but it's enough to kind of get a start for quarter one and allow us to invest in inventory, manage ads, and make sure that we pay down or manage our short-term debt. So thank you, she expressed in the Instagram post. Kim also mentions the work is still far from over as she continues to build CurlMix. So what we're going to be focused on this year is profit, self-sufficiency, better cash flow management, and faster shipping. So after we get through these pre-orders, we're going to try to make it so that future 10 for 10s are ready to ship right away. But that does require capital because you have to put in a few $100,000 in raw materials before you even launch the product. So that's going to take a little while, but that's the goal. And then building to 100,000 orders for 2026. We did 20,000 in 2 months. I think we would do 100,000 in 12 months. She added. So here she is here. Sorry, guys. Let's hear her right here. This is meant to happen.
We did it, Joe. You guys, we got the 20,000 orders to protect CurlMix. Thank you so much for anyone who's ordered, texted, DM, shared the video, all the things. Some people ordered twice, 2, 3 times. You guys, I'm so grateful to you. Thank you. I have a few notes on what you guys' orders that protected CurlMix, what it did for the business and how it protected it. So stay tuned. I'm going to give you a few facts and figures. So first thing, we got 20,000 orders. All right. We've shipped out more than half of them. The other half are pre-orders. And so we are going to be shipping throughout January. So please be patient with us. It was a going out of business campaign. And so we are still in business, but we still have a small team. And so everything was a pre-order. Again, we had to order the materials, wait for them to come, receive them, put them in the products, make the stuff, bottle it, pack it, send it to our 3PL, and then they have to ship it out. So it's going to take us a little while to get caught up. I would say give us a little bit of time. But so thank you for that. Now facts and figures. You guys helped us pay off $500,000 in debt. Thank you. That's just going to help us be self-sustaining and just better manage the business. Number 3, you added 4 jobs to our business. So that's going to help us produce more product, more volume, and the orders out faster. So thank you. The campaign also reached millions and millions of people. So way more people know about CurlMix than knew about CurlMix before. We added something like, I don't know, 10,000 new customers. It's crazy. So thank you. And then you guys also helped us put a little money in the bank for operating capital. So it's not enough to like cover us for the entire year or anything like that, but it is enough to kind of get us started for Q1 and allow us to be able to invest in some inventory, manage ads, and make sure that we pay down our remaining short-term debt. So thank you. But now the hard part begins. I say that right, like, oh, the campaign wasn't hard. It was hard, but the real hard part is building CurlMix. Okay. And so what we're going to be focused on this year is profit, self-sufficiency, better cash flow management, faster shipping. So after we get through these pre-orders, we're going to try to make it so that future 10 for 10s are ready to ship right away. But that does require capital. You should have put in a few $100,000 in raw materials before you even launch the product. So that's going to take a little while, but that is the goal. And then building to 100,000 orders for 2026. Yes. 100,000 orders for the year. We did 20,000 in 2 months. I think we can do 100 in 12. What do you guys think? All right, comment protect below if you haven't protected CurlMix or you already did and you want to do it again. And more on building CurlMix in 2026 coming soon.
Congratulations. Yes, indeed there. You know, I always love being able to bring you guys stories of people overcoming obstacles. You know, I think that a lot of times in our community, we tend to forget that the hardest work is the work that no one ever sees. So shout out to Kim and Tim Lewis for making it do what it do. Shout out to everybody who participated, whether you bought CurlMix, whether you shared it. Word of mouth is still the most powerful instrument in the world of media, culture, and entertainment. So congratulations to CurlMix. All right, y'all. So updates on Milagro Gramz. Okay, so here it is here from Document Tings. Shout out to Document Tings. Like, comment, share, subscribe to everything of him about. Like, comment, share, subscribe to everything that he has a platform on. Okay. So, court update. The court has denied Megan Thee Stallion's bill of cost request as premature. Okay, so it has been denied, but the request is premature. They say that 2 more times because I saw a content creator saying that she got destroyed. No, she did not get destroyed. We gotta wait for the finalization and the big shaboozy, as they would say from Nickelodeon, of what's the final decision. But the court has denied Megan Thee Stallion's bill of cost request as premature. Reason and appeal is pending, along with post-trial motions challenging the final judgment. The court will not rule on costs or attorney fees until the appeal is resolved. What does this mean? No costs awarded yet. This is procedural, not a loss on the merits, right? So I just want everybody to understand that. Now this document here, I'll read for y'all here, right here. So Megan P. plaintiff versus Milagro Elizabeth Cooper. Order this cause came before the court upon spontane review of the record on December 17th, 2025. Plaintiff Megan P. filed a motion for inquiry for permanent reduction against cyber stalking. EFC 250. To date, defendant Milagro Elizabeth Cooper has not filed a response to the motion nor requested a time extension. Extension of time to respond, and the time to do so has passed. Accordingly, it is adjudicated that defendant Milagro Elizabeth Cooper has until January 9th, 2026 to file a response to plaintiff Megan P's motion for entry of permanent injunction against cyber stalking. ECF number 250, failing which the court will grant the motion by default, or done it or in Miami, Florida, on this 5th day of January 2026. Right, so that is that for the cost premature. Right now, here is okay. I think this is the. Let me see. Make sure something. Okay, so this is the bill of costs. So that thing that I just read was not the bill of costs. So that thing that I just read there, right here, right from the space right here, right now, is this, which is this court update. Judge Cecilia Ontonga has ordered Milagro Elizabeth Cooper to respond to Megan Pete's motion for a permanent injunction against cyberstalking. Deadline January 9th, 2026. If no response is filed, the court will grant the injunction by default under local rules. Now, with that being said, here is that here's this form right here. Okay, here it is here. Megan Pete plaintiff versus Milagro Elizabeth Cooper defendant, or this cause came before the court upon plaintiff Megan Pete's bill of costs EFC number 282 filed on January 2nd, 2026. The plaintiff's pending motion to reinstate jury verdict and to amend final judgment or renewed motion for judgment as a matter of law ECF number 257 and defendant Milagro Elizabeth Cooper's notice of appeal ECF number 283 call into question the validity and scope of the final judgment ECF number 227 entered on December 2nd, 2025. The court will not act on plaintiff's bill of costs or any motion for fees until after an appeal is concluded. Accordingly, it is ordered and adjudicated that plaintiff Megan Pete's motion for bill of costs ECF number 282 is denied as premature, done and ordered in Miami, Florida on this 5th day of January 2026. So it may be denied, but it's not delayed. It's denied, but it's not delayed. It's denied, but it's not delayed. That's it, right? It may be denied. Yes, it's denied, but it's not delayed. So that is this document that I just read here for this one. The other document is this one right here. I'm sorry, I had all that mixed up. Did not mean to do that. So this document here is for the permanent injunction where Milagro Elizabeth Cooper cannot speak about Megan's style in any fashion. So like how I was able to celebrate the positive news of that Popeyes, Milagro can't talk about that or anything of Megan's. Even when she get married to Klay Thompson, she won't be able to speak on that. Now this here, right? This right here is to this document here, the bill of costs. So that is that there to just get you up on that. And then right here from the Jasmine brand, blogger Milagro Gramz files for 15-day extension after legal team falls apart. Lonnie Gramz, Lonnie Cooper. Armand had me in stitches, bro, with that. How did Lonnie love getting into this shit? But anyway, blogger Milagro Gramz files for 15-day extension after legal team falls apart in the Megan Thee Stallion defamation case. Shout out to the Jasmine brand. This came out a day ago. Update: Milagro's lawyer is asking for 15 more days to file his opposition against Megan's injunction request. Two of Ms. Cooper's counsels has recently withdrawn from representing Ms. Cooper. And whoop-de-doo. That's what Milagro said. Okay, so this I'm just repeating her words. And remaining counsel cannot meet the deadline prescribed by the rule. Well, so hang on, let me go back. Okay, so here it is here. I'm going to try to read all of this if I can. Defendant's unopposed motion for extension of time to respond to plaintiff's motion to reinstate jury verdict comes now the defendant Milagro Elizabeth Cooper and by and through undersigned counsel and files this unopposed motion for extension of time to respond to plaintiff's motion to reinstate the jury verdict. I know that's 257, but that looks like file or something. 257, and in support thereof states the following: on December 23rd, 2025, plaintiff filed her motion to reinstate jury verdict as to defamation claim and to amend final judgment or renew motion for judgment as a matter of law and incorporate memorandum 257 there. Ms. Cooper's response to plaintiff's motion is due on January 6th, which has passed. Today is the 7th. Ms. Cooper needs additional time to respond to plaintiff's motion. Ms. Cooper requests a 15-day extension of time to appeal to plaintiff's motion. And then number 5 here. Actually, let me go to Megan Kilmer's side. Maybe she might have it in a bigger, you know what, better yet. Give me a moment, because I want to read that fully. Yeah. I think I did a decent job. Okay. I think I did a decent job. Just give me a moment. By the way, I hope that your Wednesday night is going well. This is a bonus show here for you all. You know, ever since I started working on Wednesdays, I don't do the morning show in the morning anymore. And I do miss our morning time together. I really do. But of course, as you know, we all have, well, some of us have more. Some of us have more of a life than others, right? So, but yes, indeed, my job needed me, so I had to transition over. But with that being said, it's all good in the neighborhood. Actually, let me go to Twitter on here, and then I'll send it to myself and then pull it up. Okay, just give me a moment. Give me one moment, please. Okay. So I'm gonna be able to read that fully for you all. I think I did a decent job though. There we go. That's what I need. That's not it. That's not it. Okay, this is it. Yep, this is what I need. Okay, cool. Okay. Let me just send this to myself. Send copy link. Messenger. Where are you? Okay, there you are. All right, give me a moment, y'all, as I pull that up for you all, because I want to see this. The deadline's passed. You're asking for a 15-day extension. 2 of your lawyers already removed themselves. You're negative $10,000 in the hole. You lost your station head contract for $6,300 a month. And yet you wanted to get on here and reduce the pain of a grown-ass man and what he went through with Diane McClurkin. And you also have a lawsuit for your Camp Mob event that also has the energy of SA. Charming. Okay, y'all. So here we go here. Let me bring this up here. Okay, here we go. So here's this right here, y'all. Okay. So right here. Megan P. individual plaintiff versus Milagro Elizabeth Cooper, individual defendant. Defendant's unopposed motion for extension of time to respond to plaintiff's motion to reinstate jury verdict comes now. The defendant, Milagro Elizabeth Cooper, by and through undesigned counsel, files this unopposed motion for extension of time to respond to plaintiff's motion to reinstate the jury verdict, DKT 257. Okay, that's what it was, DKT, child. And in support thereof states the following. Number 1, on December 23rd, 2025, plaintiff filed her motion to reinstate jury verdict as to defamation claim and to amend final judgment or renewed motion for judgment as a matter of law and incorporate memorandum of law DKT 257. That's number one. Number two, Ms. Cooper's response to the plaintiff's motion is due on January 6, 2026. It's the 7th. It's passed. Number three, Ms. Cooper needs additional time to respond to plaintiff's motion. Number four, Ms. Cooper requests a 15-day extension of time to respond to plaintiff's motion. Number five, good cause exists for the requested extension because two of Ms. Cooper's counsels have recently withdrawn from representing Ms. Cooper, and remain counsel cannot meet the deadline prescribed by the rules. And number six, undersigned has confirmed with plaintiff's counsel, who has no objection to the relief sought. Conclusion, wherefore Ms. Cooper respectfully requests that this court grants this unopposed motion for extension of time to respond to plaintiff's motion to reinstate jury verdict. Certificate of conference, undersigned counsel certifies that he has conferred with counsel for plaintiff, who has no objection to the relief sought herein. Respectfully submit, Jeremy McClellan, Esquire, SL Law Firm, PA, 33 Southwest 2nd Avenue, Suite 1100, Miami, Florida 33130. So that is what you need to know there. And let me go back to the Jasper brand here, because this is right here. Okay, so that's the tweet there. Yes, indeed. So that is everything you need to know there. If there's any other updates, I will keep you up to date on what's going on, as we often do over here. Okay. All right. More on Brainley's Virtual Tour Live coming up right from the space right here, right now. Check this story out. Sorry, y'all. All right, here we go. Sorry about that. From blacknews.com, Black woman launches contemporary fashion line for women's sizes small to 3XL. Okay. This is the woman right here, Erinn Dumas, CEO and creative director of Lene. So we will check out that website here in just a little bit. Has launched her inaugural contemporary women's clothing line, where each piece is available in sizes small to 3XL, and the pants are tall friendly with a 34-inch inseam. This collection beautifully incorporates its theme of resistance with fall trends. From t-shirts that pay homage to Black nobles such as Dorothy Dandridge and Josephine Baker, the red dress pants with a leopard stripe and a red rose bomber jacket, this collection has something for everyone. Lene's is taking a no-holds-barred approach with this collection, when most high-end fashion houses go up to size L, and other Black women's fashion houses clothing goes up to 2XL. Lene's is one of the few fashion houses that go up to a 3XL. This collection truly incorporates the various sizes of American women. This collection is a dream come true. As a youth and young adult, I struggled to find trendy contemporary clothes that fit my lean frame, so I created Lene's to fill that gap, says Erinn Dumas, CEO and creative director. Soon after I started making my first pieces, our mission quickly expanded to include all women whose bodies didn't fit industry standards. Lene's offers unique small batch, high quality clothing for women of every age, shape, size, and ethnicity. As a Black woman, I created this line for every woman who has struggled to find the perfect piece of clothing to fit her frame, says Erinn. I want women across the globe to know that we see you and that we are a brand by a Black woman for all women. Lene's is a refreshing take on the fashion industry, infusing the entirety of its founder, Erinn Dumas, into the fabric of this company. As a Black woman, Erinn knows the struggles that women with various silhouettes face, and she hopes that women of all ethnicities can find something that speaks to her style and personality. For more information about Lene's, visit elenays.com, or for press inquiries, contact 202-294-4165. That's 202-294-4165. That's 202-294-4165, or at hello@lenays.com. So we are going to go to the website right now. Here is the website. Beautiful right here. Look at this. right here, and they even got Valentine's Day. Okay, listen, look at all those fine women there. The Valentine's Day collection. We will go through the website, everybody. So here's the rose bomber jacket right there. Actually made out of roses. It's fire as fuck. For $165. Blow getter faux fur coat for $175. The Huntress vegan leather jacket for $120. Then of course we got dresses here. Let's go dresses. So dresses, Con Club, black and Con Club chic, excuse me, black and white mini dress for $105. Give it a moment, y'all. Technology is taking. There we go. That's what I want to do there. Then of course you have the Paint to Perfection mini midi link dress for $105 there. Then you have the Drama Queen tuxedo dress. Now that is fire. Okay, on the right body type low, Jesus, take my whole soul. Vintage charging dress for $90. Y'all know I like what the fuck I like. Don't look at me like that. Anyway, Ruffle Rain jean shirt, $104 right here. I love it. I love it. Denim Days women's bodysuit for $68 there. Midnight Allure black bodysuit for $53 right here. And of course, the Stripes of Power Maxi shirt for $82 there. And then it says the Art of Angles pantsuit. That is fire right there. Mocha Latte leather skirt set right here for $92. Then Mod Boss short set for $92 there. And then, of course, the Summer Sage plus size pants set for $90 there. So don't worry, we are going to go through all of the website because y'all know how we do. Okay, we support and we do it all. Okay, so, and not to mention too, like whenever I do like entrepreneurship and stuff, I always want to make sure that there is a tie-in where it's a story to it. You know what I mean? So we're gonna go through each one of them. Okay, so here we go. Rose Bomber jacket, $165. Red lace skirt, $90. Trap pants, $95 there. The iconic leopard print sweater right here for $90 right there. Then you have the Illinois style icon t-shirt for Josephine Baker right there. Then you have Illinois style icon t-shirt for Dorothy Dandridge. You have the Bliss box holiday gift set. So you got, looks like, okay, soothing salts and sacred calm. So it's like a butter. Okay, that's what's up for $45. The Olivia gray wide leg jeans. I'm guessing that's for Olivia Pope. Then Denim Days women's bodysuit for $68. And then, of course, black high-waisted wide leg jeans for $90. So that's everything that is new in. Okay. Then Valentine's Day, of course, Rose Bomber jackets, $165. Red lace skirt, $90. The Bliss box holiday gift sets for $45. Dream and color dress. That, yes, I like that. I like that a lot. I feel like this could also be a jacket. Sincerely, or skirt, just saying for future recommendations. Okay. But Dream and Color dress for $112. Then you have the Summer Siren off the shoulder maxi dress for $85 right here. Con Club chic black and white mini dress $105. Painted Perfection midi dress for $105. Black Swan skirt for $125 right here. I like the bow, very nice touch. Then of course the Drama Queen tuxedo dress $175. I think that's my favorite one so far. Pencil Me and skirt $70 there. Flamingo flare blouse $50. And yes, flamingo is a dance. They do wear that in the dance of flamingo. Fall Breeze lace dress $120 there. Yes, indeed. Oh my lord. Okay. See. Listen. Erinn Dumas, you really want women to show out, don't you? I see what you're doing with this one. Shine Bright Rose Gold Sequin dress, $98 now to $73.50. Ruffle My Feathers pink to top, $58 now to $40.60. Of course, the mocha latte leather skirt set, $92. Blush baby pink leather dress for $99 there. Let's see there. Now this Pink Panther ombre fringe dress, $98. Yes, to all of that. Yes. Candy colored black leather pants, $98. Was $98 now. It's $73.50. And to all the men and women, you cannot eat these pants. Okay. Can't do that. I'm sorry. I know they got candy panties and stuff, but you can't eat the pants. It's fine like wine sheer bow tie top, $70. Was $70 now down to $52.50. That's fire. That's very, very fire. So we went through new in Valentine's Day fall 25. Let's see that. Live that we already seen, but we'll go through each one of them again. Red lace skirt, $90. Rose bomber jacket, $165. The iconic leopard print sweater, $90. Strap pants, $95. LNA style icon t-shirt, Josephine Baker, $40. LNA style icon t-shirt, Dorothy Dandridge, $40. The Bliss Box holiday gift sets, $45. Painted Perfection mini link dress, $105. Ruffled rain jean shirt, $104 there. Con Club chic black and white mini dress, $105. Vintage charm jean dress, $90 rather. Black swan skirt, $125. Glow Getter Fox Fur coat, $175. Drama Queen tuxedo dress, $175. The Olivia gray wide leg jeans, $90. The Huntress vegan leather jacket for $120 there. The Leslie split knee straight leg jeans for $90. Stripes Power maxi shirt, $82. Vintage 90s straight leg jeans, $90. Midnight Allure black bodysuit for $53. Denim Days women's bodysuit, $68. Pencil me and skirt, $70. Flamingo flare blouse, $50. Fall breeze lace dress, $120. We got page 2. Mustard seed plus size track pants, $92. Olive Goddess dress, $70. I love that color. Mocha latte leather skirt, $92. Blush baby pink leather dress, $90 there. Then of course Pink Panther ombre fringe dress, $98. I think this dress and the tuxedo dress are probably my two favorites so far here. This dress me out jeans from $90 now down $67.50. Candy coated black leather pants, $98 to $73.50. Fine like wine sheer bow tie top, $70 from $70 now down to $52.50. Shine Bright Rose Gold Secret Dress from $98 down to $73.50. This vivid vision dress reminds me of the 90s Living Single, that color pattern. So $92. I love that. Motorcycle Babe jeans, $98 from $98 now down $73.50. And then black high-waisted wide leg jeans, $90. Free shipping, doorstep delivery to most of the U.S. 15 days return policy, so you can try it out for 15 days. If it's not really your fit, you can return within 15 days. Very generous, and 5-star reviews. Customer satisfaction #1 priority. Plus size, of course, y'all know we love the girls around here. Rose bomber jacket, $165. The iconic leopard print sweater, $90. Red lace skirt, $90. Trap pants, $95. LNA style icon t-shirt, Josephine Baker, $40. LNA style icon t-shirt, Dorothy Dandridge, $40. Vivid Vision dress, $92. Black swan skirt, $125. Ruffle ring jean shirt, $104. Drama Queen tuxedo dress, $175. I'm just going to say this right now to Erinn Dumas. This needs to come in different colors. Just saying. I think tuxedo dresses could be a whole collection. You're the creative director, CEO. I'm just suggesting. With that being said, Stripes of Power Maxi shirt $82, olive guys dress $70, mustard seed plus size track pants $92, distress me out jeans $90 from $90 now down $67.50, candy colored black leather pants $98 from $98 now down $73.50. Fine like wine sheer bow tie top from $70 now down to $52.50. Art of Angles pantsuit $112. Summer Siren off the shoulder maxi dress $85. Summer Sage plus size pants set $90. Emerald Allure dress $89. Now, does the woman come with the dress or no? No? Okay, I'll just move on. Then you have Radiant Rose Sand Cargo Pants, $90. Dreaming Color Dress for $112. Strut and Stripe Jumpsuit, $98. Orange Creamsicle Jumpsuit, $98. And I love that there's a price point for everybody. Like, you can find your groove in this. For sure, Mod Boss short set, $92, and then Ace of Spade jumpsuit for $98 there. So that's plus size. Of course, the dress is here. It's basically the same collection, but with some new additions here. So we'll go through them here. Con Club Chic Black and White Mini Dress, $105. Painted Perfection Mini link dress, $105. Drama Queen Tuxedo Dress, $175. Vintage Charm Jean Dress, $90. Vivid Vision Dress, $92. Fall Breeze Lace Dress, $120. Olive Goddess Dress, $70. Dream of Color Dress, $112. Pink Panther Ombre Fringe Dress, $98. Blush Baby Pink Leather Dress for $99. Shine Bright Rose Gold Secret Dress from $98 now down $73.50. Emerald Allure Dress, $89. Island Breeze Maxi Dress, $95 there. Summer Siren Off the Shoulder Maxi Dress, $85. Lime Wire Ruche Dress from $90 down to $46. And Green Tulip Dress, $98 there. So that is all the dresses. Almost there, everybody. Oh, free shipping of $250 and more. So right there. So free standard shipping on that much if you spend that much. Right here, the jackets. Rose Bomber jacket, $165. Glow Getter Fox Fur coat, $175. The Huntress vegan leather jacket, $120. Oh, those were the jackets. Okay, right there. Oh, they did jackets and coats in that one. Okay. Jeans, skirts, and shorts. Track pants, $95. Red lace skirt, $90. Leslie split knee straight leg jeans, $90. The Olivia gray wide leg jeans, $90. Pencil knee and skirt, $70. Black swan skirt, $125. Vintage 90s straight leg jeans, $90. Mustard seed plus size track pants, $92. Black high-waisted wide leg jeans for $90. Radiant Rose Sand cargo pants, $90. Distress Me Out jeans from $90 now down to $67.50. Candy colored black leather pants from $98 now down to $73.50. And then, of course, Motorcycle Babe jeans from $98 now down to $73.50. Jumpsuits right here. Pleated off the shoulder cheetah chic romper, trendy women's animal print romper for $85 right there. Golden Proud romper for $85. Cheetah chic romper, $80. Strut and stripe jumpsuit, $98. Orange creamsicle jumpsuit, $98. Ace of Spade jumpsuit, $98. Pure Vita jumpsuit from $84 now down to $63. And then Tropicana jumpsuit from $72 now down to $54 there for the jumpsuits. The sets right here. RF Engels pantsuit, $112 here. Mocha Latte leather skirt set, $92. Mod Boss short set, $92. Summer Sage plus size pants set, $90. And then South Beach short set for $106 there. Those are the sets. The tops right here. Ruffle Rain jean shirt, $104. Denim Days women's bodysuit, $68. Midnight Allure black bodysuit, $53. Stripes of Power maxi shirt, $82. Flamingo flare blouse, $50. Fine like wine sheer bow tie top from $70 now down to $52.50. Ruffle my feathers pink top from $58 down to $40.60. Tinseltown ugly Christmas sweater. Of course, we love a good ugly Christmas sweater around here. Yes, we do. Hey, my friend, good to see you. Hey, Brian, I got to check because YouTube doesn't send me your notifications. Child, YouTube, can you do better? Hell, I'm just trying to do the best I can, drink my water, mind my Black-owned business, and go on tour. That's all I'm trying to do. And support Black-owned businesses. And stick to the prompt so the prompt won't be about me. I'm doing my motherfucking job. Good to see you. Black women are in the building. Black women are in the building. It's a content creator. Like, comment, share, subscribe to her. So damn proud of her. I remember when she first started. And just see where she's at now. Well done to you, my sister. Absolutely. Let me get this up for you here. There it is. Tinseltown ugly Christmas sweater from $50 now down to $20. Elaine style icon t-shirt, Dorothy Dandridge, $40. The iconic leopard print sweater $90. Elaine style icon t-shirt, Josephine Baker for $40. And finally for sale, okay? This is what's for sale, everybody. Fine like wine sheer bow tie top, from $70 now down to $52.50. Distress Me Out jeans from $90 now down to $67.50. Candy coated black leather pants from $98 now down to $73.50. Motorcycle Babe jeans from $98 now down to $73.50. The Shine Bright rose gold sequin dress from $98 now down to $73.50. Ruffle My Feathers pink two top from $58 now down to $40.60. Lime Wire Rouge dress from $92 now down to $46. Tropicana jumpsuit from $72 now down to $54. Pure Vita jumpsuit from $84 now down to $63. Paradise jumpsuit from $86 now down to $64.50. Sparkle All the Way sequin shirt from $55 now down to $41.25. And then Tinseltown ugly Christmas sweater from $50 down to $20. And it's sold out. Of course, it's sold out. You put it down for $20. If you want access to this, I'm going to drop the link in the chat right from this space right here and right now. So that way you guys can get access to this great Black-owned business. Okay, so there's the link right there. All right. Now, we got to go from Black excellence to something that Black people need to know about. Okay, let's get to it. Shout out to rollingout.com, celebrating 25 years, on to the next 25 years. Flu cases surge in 32 states. Hear me correctly, 32 states as new variant spreads. New variant drives hospitalizations to alarming heights as health officials urge immediate action. The United States is grappling with an escalating influenza crisis as a mutated strain rapidly spreads across the nation, overwhelming hospitals and prompting urgent warnings from public health officials. What began as a seasonal concern has transformed into a widespread health emergency affecting millions of Americans. Unprecedented surge gripped the nation. The latest surveillance data reveals a troubling trajectory. 32 states and jurisdictions are now experiencing high or very high levels of flu activity, representing a dramatic increase from just 17 states reported 1 week earlier. Now, this is not in addition to COVID. COVID is here forever, y'all. It just is what it is. Wish it didn't happen. There are people who should still be here, and COVID was real. Okay, if you didn't see those nurses, those doctors, those CNAs going in every fucking day where just existing could make them dead, we have nothing to talk about. Without those people, there is no world, okay? So, and shout out to everybody overseas, making it do what it do to help people get health care overseas. Yes, to get good, respected, and in purposeful health care overseas as well. We need to respect people who have done the work to invest in us a whole lot better than we do. This exponential growth underscores the aggressive nature of this season's dominant strain. Since October, when the current flu season officially began, at least 7.5 million Americans have contracted influenza. The human toll extends beyond infection numbers. Hospitalizations have nearly doubled within a single week, skyrocketing from 9,944 cases to 19,053 cases. Approximately 3,100 deaths have been attributed to the virus, while pediatric fatalities have climbed to 5, up from 2 the previous week. Among the hardest hit regions are Colorado, Louisiana, South Carolina, New Jersey, and New York. Okay. Where healthcare systems are straining under the increased patient load, and of course, a dumbass president and a dumbass U.S. Department of Health. Yeah. We had one job on November 4th, and the rest of y'all fucked it up. Okay. All right, moving on. Medical professionals warn that this surge may persist for several more weeks before showing signs of decline. Understanding of subclass K, the new flu variant, the driving force behind the season's severity is subclass K, previously designated as H3N2 virus subclade J241. This represents a mutation of influenza A H3N2, which has circulated among human populations for decades. However, this particular evolution has introduced characteristics that make it more challenging to combat. Influenza A viruses continue to mutate, producing new strains that require updated vaccines each season. The seasonal flu shot is carefully formulated to target the most prevalent circulating strains, but subclass K has evolved enough that this year's vaccination formulation designed for the standard H3N2 strain offers reduced effectiveness against it. Structural differences in subclass K enable it to particularly evade immune defenses that individuals have developed against previous flu exposures. This endemic drift allows the virus to infect people who might have otherwise been protected by their existing immunity. Okay, vaccine efficacy and protection. Despite the variations mutations, this year's influenza vaccine retains significant protective value. Preliminary research from European health authorities indicate that vaccination continues to provide meaningful defense against severe outcomes. Hospitalization rates and serious illness frequencies remain comparable to previous seasons among vaccinated populations. Data organized in Euro surveillance and analyzed by the Pan American Health Organization demonstrates that while the vaccine may not prevent all infections, it substantially reduces the risk of complications, intensive care admission, and death. Okay, this is nothing to play with. Health officials emphasize that partial protection is vastly superior to no protection, particularly for vulnerable populations, including young children, elderly, adults, pregnant women, and individuals with underlying health conditions. Hello, us. Okay, and also other minorities, indigenous people of color. Recognizing flu symptoms. Influenza presents with a constellation of symptoms that can overlap significantly with COVID-19, making self-diagnosis challenging. Characteristic signs include sudden onset of fever, persistent cough, sore throat, body aches, fatigue, headaches, and sometimes gastrointestinal symptoms. Unlike the common cold, which develops gradually, flu symptoms typically strike suddenly and with greater intensity. The system overlap between influenza and COVID-19 underscores the importance of testing when respiratory illness develops. Both infections can weaken the immune system, potentially increasing susceptibility to secondary infections or co-infections with other pathogens. Preventive measures and public health guidance. Health authorities continue to emphasize that vaccination remains the single most effective preventive measure against influenza. Everyone aged 6 months and older qualifies for vaccination unless specific medical contradictions exist. Sorry, y'all. I know I butchered that. My bad. Such as severe allergies to vaccine components or previous adverse reactions. Beyond vaccination, several evidence-based practices can significantly reduce transmission risk. Frequent hand washing with soap and water for at least 20 seconds effectively removes viral particles. When experiencing symptoms, staying home from work, school, or social gatherings permit community spread. Covering coughs and sneezes with tissues rather than hands, avoiding touching facial mucous membrane. So I'm guessing your nose right here. I'm guessing this is the mucous membranes. I'm guessing. Okay, I'm not a doctor. Okay, I'm just trying to inform y'all of what's going on in the neighborhood. And regularly disinfectant, frequently touch surfaces all contribute to breaking chains of transmission. The current situation demands heightened vigilance and proactive health behaviors. While the surge may continue for additional weeks, individual actions rather collectively shape the outbreak's trajectory. Getting vaccinated now still provides protection for the remainder of flu season, which typically extends through March or April. As healthcare systems manage increased patient volumes, every preventive infection alleviates pressure on medical resources and protects vulnerable community members who cannot be vaccinated or may not mount adequate immune responses despite vaccination. Source USA Today. So just want you guys to know about that. There's a difference between terrifying people and informing people. And we inform people over here. Now, that makes you scared. It's okay to be human, but it's better to know than not know. I get witness from the congregation. In Jesus' name, yes, yes, yes. Amen, amen, amen. Speaking of things that we should be saying yes and amen to, check this out right here from Variety.com. Tracee Ellis Ross, as it pulls up here. Here we go. Tracee Ellis Ross enters multi-year deal at Fox Entertainment Studios. Congratulations for sure. Tracee Ellis Ross and her production company, Joy Mill Entertainment, have entered a multi-year deal at Fox Entertainment Studios. The partnership entails a first look deal for scripted content and an overall deal for unscripted content produced by Joy Mill. So how first look deal works is, let's just say that I got a first look deal with Netflix, right? Any show that I wanted to do, they will get the first look at it, right? If they like it, then they, go in the lab, they work it out, this, that, the third, and they do a pilot. If it works, it's picked up. Sometimes based on your integrity and your social capital, it can automatically go to a series. But if Netflix wanted to pass up on my show, then I can take it to other places, but I always have to give them the first look. That's pretty much all that is. An overall deal for unscripted content means it's an overall deal. So that means for Fox One, Tubi, and many other platforms, right? So yes, indeed. Joy Mill's scripted slate will span across comedy, drama, and animation. Can we get that Dara revival that we were supposed to get on MTV? But yeah, MTV don't know what the fuck it's doing because they got rid of the MTV News archive and the motherfucking website. They would just have kept that and just transitioned to movement television, they would be just fine. But Paramount's the smart ones. Said no one ever. With unscripted reality formats to be developed as well. Andrea and Breeze will continue her role as Joy Mill's head of entertainment, having entered the position in 2020. The awards of Barbara Walters, 2020. Ross is best known for starring as Dr. Rainbow Johnson in Blackish, the Kenya Barris created sitcom that ran on ABC for 8 seasons from 2014 to 2022. Before that, she led the Mariah Block comedy Girlfriends as Joanne Carol Clayton for 8 seasons on UPN and layered the CW. Her other prominent credits include the 2020 film The High Note, which if you have not seen The High Note, she did her thing in that, which she executive produced in addition to starring in the 2023 film American Fiction and the season 7 Black Mirror episode Common People. In 2022, Hulu and the Oprah Winfrey Network debuted The Hair Tales, a docuseries Ross created about the history and significance of Black hair. She's also the founder of hair care brand Pattern Beauty. Ross is represented by Artist First United Talent Agency, Origin Public Relations, and Hanson, Jacobson, and Teller. Tracee is a singular force, creative, purposeful, and culturally undeniable, said Fox Entertainment Studios head of scripted Hannah Pelcher and head of unscripted Allison Walter. Her instincts, curiosity, and drive make her an exceptionally creative and prolific partner. We're excited to team up with Tracee and Joy Mill Entertainment to create work that inspires, entertains, and reflects the world through their distinctly authentic lens. joining the Fox Entertainment Studios family marks an exciting next chapter for Joy Mill Entertainment, says Ross. At Joy Mill, our focus is in creating and producing entertaining, culture-bending stories centered around identity and joy. And from our earliest conversations with Fox, it was clear that they shared the same vision. I'm excited to collaborate with Hannah, Alison, Fernando Silva, SZU, Tommy Crump, and their incredible teams as we continue to expand our platform. Congratulations to Tracee Ellis Ross. Now listen, Fox, the Tracee Ellis Ross talk show is something everybody will be here for. And Telepictures, for some odd reason, you're continuing with the Jennifer Hudson show. If and when she wants to be done, right? Because we all know she was not created to be a talk show host, but somehow she is still being renewed, and I can give credit where credit's due. She's holding her own, but when she is done, get Tracee Ellis Ross for a daytime talk show. Thank you. Moving on. To another Ross, everybody. MediaTakeout.com, Adin Ross, the racist, bigot, sexist, fascist, everything in between. Yes, indeed. Adin Ross fires back at Joe Budden over Doechii drama. You're a pussy. That's what he said, not me. Adin Ross is firing back at Joe Budden after calling him out for his ongoing offensive criticism of Doechii during a recent live stream. With Cuff Him, Ross addressed Budden directly, did not hold back. Joe Budden, you're a pussy. Fuck you, Ross said. Let's link up. You know where I'm at. I got police with me. I'm in your city. What's good? What you want to do? Adin Ross is like Tariq from Power. When the Glock was to Tariq's head in the penthouse. Why? Keep thinking you're smarter than me. Don't make that mistake again. Adin Ross talks like he has heat, but he can't handle heat when it's at his head, mentally or otherwise. The remarks came after Budden discussed Doechii's song Girl Get Up on his podcast and suggested that some of the lyrics were aimed at Ross. So here it is.
I want to throw that ass on me. I'm going to catch that bitch.
Also, Joe Budden, you're a pussy. Fuck you. Let's link up. You know where I'm at. I got police with me, too.
He didn't even go to Gravedigger Mountain when Youngboy told him to, so you can't even take him.
I ain't gonna lie, Joe Budden, I got police with me, and I'm in your city. What's good? What do you want to do?
He's going to be scared when you say that.
Yo.
So there is that. While reacting to the track, Budden went further, saying, I do want to say I'm rooting for Glass Malone to get all the rips together to beat up Adin Ross. He also called Ross past comments about Doechii bullshit and disgusting. This has been under fire since reviving his harsh criticism for Doechii, whom he insulted in 2025. On his stream, Ross claims he was unfairly targeted. I'm minding my business. He says she came at me first. He also claimed that coverage of the controversy was coordinated against him. That was a PR hit piece against the facts, he said, without evidence. So he believes that Complex did this, that, and the third. And since then, he has given away $100,000 to communities. He has lost an opportunity to collaborate for NBA player, and Drake is not taking his calls. And then, child, there was a call between PDF Academics, who talks greasy to 15-year-olds in a Discord call. Oh, there it is. I'm like, what the fuck?
Effortless.
Sorry. Let me refresh that. So I don't know where that came from. But anyway, back to the call between Joe Budden and PDF Academics. It's the PDF Academics who talks greasy to 15-year-olds in Discord calls, who believes when he's 6 and 17 and a half, he's still gonna get this D, and somebody who has an SA lawsuit against him. And if you have not heard the audio, it's fucking disgusting, right? So to Adin Ross, Sneeko, who sucks Kanye West's dick, like I said, also to Fresh and Fit Podcast, to Poetic Flacco, who doesn't care about women, men, or children, because he did not believe the woman who got raped by PDF Academics friends. And Poetic Flacco said, I don't know how you could sue PDF Academics. Well, here's the thing. If somebody raped Poetic Flacco in somebody's house, Poetic Flacco will be suing them. Okay, so there is that. it's just one person after another. Then you got Rakai, then you got Doo Garbage. I mean, it's just so many of them. You got Neon too. And honestly, I was not surprised by all of this shit because when I saw Adin Ross talk about, Megan Thee Stallion, and, he said he lost deals, I'm like, bruh, you would think after losing deals, you would shut the fuck up, right? But birds of a feather flock together. And then, of course, supporting Doo Garbage when Doo Garbage and Haley Bay were going through what they were going through. Just, my Lord Jesus. I mean, all these supposed men should have been swallowed by their fucking mothers. Okay? Some people do not deserve to be around, born, or exist. Okay? And don't at me because you know that there's people in your life that if you go back in time and stop those two from fucking, so you don't have to deal with that person, you know you would. So don't at me. It's about time somebody got in that ass. Glasses Malone, salute to you, good sir. And child, handle him disrespectfully when you get your hands on him. Shit. Anyway, moving on. Now, with that being said, y'all check this out. Trigger warning, you see what Christian Keys is saying. Actor and writer Christian Keys suggests Tyler Perry made all the Queen Men's weird with Dildo Grape storyline. Put that on your show. So here we go.
Yeah, he was like, oh, it's this. This is the hottest thing over here. Ain't nobody checking on that show. Ain't nobody worried about that show. Ain't nobody this, that, and the other. I got to put my name on something that ain't mine. And season 2 and season 3 is when all the Queens men got weird and dudes start getting raped with dildos and all that weird shit. Nobody want to see that shit. Put that on your show. That's why I'm glad my show ain't there no more. Put that on Oval or Bruh or Sisters or whatever. Put that bullshit on your show. Season 3 is when all the Queens show. I'm glad because I don't have to deal with that anymore. You know what I mean? Like, you completely change the integrity of a creation show. I'm glad.
So, child, first of all, I've never watched one episode of, All the Queens Men. But also to Christian Keys, can we not wish that on the other shows? Okay, we don't need to wish that on Bruh or, Zatima or Sisters or any other Tyler Perry show. Can we not wish Dildo Grape on any show on television? Can we wish for that? Okay, just keeping it a buck. Child, there's something in the water with Tyler Perry. I don't know what it is. I mean, you got Derek Dixon, you got Braxton Wells, you got Mario Rodriguez, 3 of them. And now you have Christian Key saying this. Child, okay, child. Okay. Now, y'all, we're going to go from that, which I know, like, okay, how are we going to transition? This is what we do. Now, Bow Wow has been a girl dad for a long time, and his beautiful daughter, Shy, which, oh my God, like, I remember Shy when she was that small. Because here's the thing. Growing up in the 90s, it was Bow Wow, it was Lil Romeo. It was a fandom, you know what I mean, back in the day. So to see Bow Wow have a kid or kids and see him be a dad is crazy. So this is her. I believe she's 15 now or something like that. But check this out. This made me laugh. Here we go.
Oh, shoot. Ooh. It's a filter behind me. I don't think they know it's me.
I'm weak. I love my shit.
Well done. Well done, Shine Balls, man. Well done. Well motherfucking done. I got a blog or 2 more times. That was absolutely, in the words of the Grinch, fabulous. Oh my God. Now here's the context, conjecture, and connection of that shade. Here we go.
Yo, it's a field trip behind me. They don't know it's me. Oh shit. Yo, it's a field trip behind me. They don't know it's me. Oh shit. Yo, it's a field trip behind me. They don't know it's me. Oh shit.
And child, they could give two damn sucks or ish if it was Bow Wow, but that was absolutely hilarious. Shine Moss, well done to you. And also too, I'm gonna give credit to Bow and to his and to the mother of his child. I can't remember her name, but y'all two have done a great job of co-parenting. Bow, I think the last time I heard about you, you were dating the niece of Will Smith, and she's a beautiful woman. Listen, I know you want to be married. Brother, I think you have it in you to be married, because if you can raise this beautiful woman along with the mother of your child, you can be married, bro. You just like going to Cold Stone to get what you want when you want it, how you want it. It's okay. You know what I mean? But at some point in time, like, stability is better than spontaneity, bro. Just keep it up, bro. And you can also be spontaneous with that person who provides you stability. There's some tea right there. So shout out to Shine Moss right there. All right, y'all. So some news you need to know about here. Now this is from LinkedIn right here. Now this woman's name is Arani M. If you or someone you know is 40 plus and applied to jobs through Workday and was auto-rejected with no interview or explanation, a court-approved notice tied to alleged age discrimination involving artificial intelligence screening tools began yesterday, January 6th. Opt-in deadline, March 7th, 2025. Know your rights. Watch for the official notice and site. If this made you think of someone, send it to them. Awareness is leverage. Workdaycase.com. So we will go to that here in just a minute. Want to show y'all this here from Forbes.com. What the Workday lawsuit reveals about AI bias and how to prevent it. Okay, here we go. HR finance company Workday is facing a collective action lawsuit based on claims that artificial intelligence used by the company to screen job applicants discriminated against candidates 40 years old and over. I feel like it should be some 30s and 31s. But moving on. In 2024, Derek Mobley filed an employment discrimination lawsuit against Workday, alleging that their algorithm-based job applicant screening system discriminated against him and other applicants based on race, age, and disability. 4 additional plaintiffs have now accused the company of age discrimination. In an email, a Workday spokesperson refuted claims that their technology is bias-laden, or bias-laced, rather, stating this lawsuit without merit. Workday's AI recruiting tools do not make hiring decisions. Our customers maintain full control and human oversight of their hiring process. Our AI capabilities look at only the qualifications listed in a candidate's job application, compare them with the qualifications the employee has identified as needed for the job. They are not trained to use or even identify protected characteristics like age, race, or disability. The court has already dismissed all the claims of intentional discrimination. There's no evidence that the technology results in harm to protected groups, and shared that the company has recently taken steps to ensure the software they use is ethical. 2025 data compiled by Demand Sage indicate that estimate 87% of companies use AI for recruitment. Yeah. So for everybody, making it do what it do with AI. Now, do you want to have a conversation about it? Do you really want to have a conversation about it? Do you want to have a conversation about AI? Because now it's impacting people who are trying to get a job. That's where we are. Give me a moment. All right. I will do this, and then I'm moving on, okay? Because I don't know what it is with these vertical streams, but I don't do kids in my streams. This is an adult channel, okay? But happy birthday, Bennett, to you, okay? All right, moving on. Now, with that being said, not to mention too, you should be watching this with your parents, okay? You should be watching this by yourself. This is a grown adult channel, so just keep it in the book. Moving on. Shout out to the 3 people here. Thank you so much. Glad to have you here. Let's get back to this article. Frequently used applicant tracking systems like Workable, Bamboo, HR, Pinpoint, ATS, and Rippling are used by employers to help navigate the recruitment and hiring process, and often rely on AI to help manage and automate the hiring and selection process. Companies are leaning heavily on AI to make crucial recruitment and hiring decisions, but these tools used so frequently during the employment process that have bias baked into their design. One example was a AI recruiting tool used by Amazon Inc.'s machine learning specialist, which was found to discriminate against women. The company ended up scrapping the tool in 2018. Yeah. AI bias is pervasive in recruitment and hiring tools. A 2024 study from the University of Washington revealed racial and gender bias in AI tools to use to screen resumes. There can be data or data bias, which is when AI systems are trained on biased data or data that can contain overrepresentation of some groups, white people, for example, and underrepresented and underrepresented of other groups, non-white people. For example, this can manifest into an AI tool that ends up rejecting qualified job candidates because it was trained on biased data or data. There's also algorithmic bias, which can include developer coding mistakes, where a developer's biases can become embedded into an algorithm. An example of this is an AI system designed to design a flag job applicants whose resume includes certain terms meant to signal leadership skills like club leader, captain, or president. Now, club leader we know from Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts, captain of the debate team, president of the student body. Like, come on now. Now you see why we need humans, everybody. Okay. There are people trying to rise up that are being stopped by AI. Okay. These terms could end up filtering out job candidates from lower social economic backgrounds and underrepresented racial groups. Leadership skills may show up in ways outside of the dominant norms. 2 other types of bias: proxy data or data bias and evaluation bias, can show up in recruitment hiring tools. Proxy data or data bias can be described as the bias that shows up when proxies or substitutes are used for attributes like race and gender. An example of this is an algorithm that prioritizes job candidates who attended Ivy League or elite institutions, which may filter out candidates who went to historical black colleges, universities, HBCUs, community colleges, or state schools. Evaluation bias is the bias that results when evaluating the data or data. An example of this is if an organization is assessing a candidate for culture fit, which is notoriously biased, and trains an AI tool to prioritize job candidates who have particular hobbies listed on their resumes or who communicate in particular ways, which can bias candidates from cultures outside the dominant norm. As workplaces integrate AI tools into workplace processes to guide employment decisions, there are several steps that should be taken to reduce the inherent bias baked into AI tools. Workplaces that are using AI tools to make hiring, selection, and recruitment decisions should insist on transparency from vendors in order to get a better understanding of how data or data was trained, as well as what's being done to ensure that the data or data has been reviewed and audited for bias related to protected characteristics like race, gender, age, and disability. Additionally, companies should ask for regular audits from vendors to test their AI tool for bias. Companies should partner with experts in ethical AI use in the workplace to ensure that when AI is integrated into their workplace systems, there are checks and balances in place. For instance, an expert may test to see if job candidates for HBCUs are being filtered out of the talent pool. AI right now is the wild, wild west. It's helpful to seek guidance from legal counsel or your legal team to ensure AI tools are compliant with local and state laws. Transparency also applies to workplaces. Organizations should be candid about AI usage during the employment process and should always consider alternative evaluation methods, like hiring motherfuckers to check resumes and cover letters and getting back to people in a timely fashion and making remote work more normalized, because most jobs do not pay for you to move out to where you need to be for the job. It really should depend on the job. Like if you're doing a social media job, you should not have to be in the office to do it. Nowadays, all you really need to be a director of marketing is the access to the accounts. That's what Zoom is for. Like, come on. And also, too, for the companies that really believe that in work matters, which it does, but watch this, your overhead is reduced. Y'all like saving money, don't you? Moving on. AI in many ways has made our lives easier, more convenient, and more accessible, but there are valid concerns when it comes to AI usage and fairness. If equity is your goal and your workplace uses AI for recruitment and hiring decisions, it's good to trust the AI to a reasonable extent, but always verify. AI is a powerful way to complement the employment process, but should never replace human oversight. Shout out to Janice Jassim, a Sarah PhD, for making it do what it do with this article. So here is the Workday case website right here. The Age Discrimination Employment Act of 1967. Okay. To all individuals 40 years of age or older who at any time from September 24th, 2020 to the present day apply for opportunities using Workday Incorporated's job application platform. Mobley versus Workday, case number 3230770 RFL, Northern District of California. So of course, right here, name, first name, last name, birthday, address, city, state, zip code, country, email address, phone number. So all of this here. Oh, that's not too long. We can read all that. That's fine, child. Okay, so introduction. This notice and its contents have been authorized by the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of California. The court has taken no position in this case regarding the merits of plaintiff's claims or of Workday's defenses. The purpose of this notice is to provide notification of your following rights under the Age Discrimination Act in Employment Act, ADEA. You have the right to join this lawsuit if you applied for employment opportunities while using Workday's application platform since September 24th, 2020, while you were 40 or more years old. Number 2, to join this lawsuit, you must fill out, electronically sign, and send in the opt-in consent to join form, which is right here, this form right here, by clicking submit on or before March 7th, 2026. So you have 2 months, actually 3 months, January, February, and March, but 2 months, to keep it copacetic. How you do that is explained more fully in section 3 of this notice. You have the right to have the plaintiff's attorneys represent you in connection with this case and to contact them for advice or assistance regarding the opt-in form or regarding this case at this link or via the email addresses and phone numbers listed in section 5 of this notice. What is this lawsuit about? Derek Mobley, plaintiff, filed this action against Workday Incorporated in the Northern District, California, case number 323-0770 RFL, lawsuit on behalf of himself and all others similarly situated. His allegations include that Workday Incorporated through its use of certain artificial intelligence AI features on its job application platform violate the Age Discrimination in Employment Act, ADEA. Workday denies these allegations. The court has not made any findings about whether plaintiff's claims or Workday's denial of liability have any merit. The court has provisionally certified an ADEA collective, which includes all individuals aged 40 and over who from September 24th, 2020 through the present applied for job opportunities using Workday Inc.'s job application platform and were denied employment recommendations. In this context, being denied an employment recommendation means that the employment application was scored, sorted, ranked, or screened by Workday's AI. The result of AI scoring, sorting, ranking, or screening was not a recommendation to hire. And 3, that result was communicated to the prospective employer, or the result was an automatic rejection by Workday. Once you submit your opt-in to consent form, the court will subconsciously need to determine that you meet the requirements described in the above paragraph in order for you to have the right to say in the lawsuit. However, you need to know right now to opt in that case on or after September 24th, 2020, you applied for employment opportunities using Workday's application platform while were 40 or more years old. How to join this lawsuit. To join this case, please complete, sign, return the opt-in consent to join form. If you have questions, you may contact the plaintiff's attorneys by clicking submit or at the addresses and phone numbers provided below in section 5 of this notice. If you are unable to sign and return the opt-in consent form electronically through this notice, you may obtain a paper copy of such forms to sign and return by mail, email, text, or other delivery on or before March 7, 2020. A paper copy can be downloaded and printed from this link, or you can contact plaintiff's attorneys to request such forms by calling, emailing, texting, or mailing them at the addresses or phone numbers provided below in section 5 of this notice. To join this case, you must submit your opt-in consent to join form on or before March 7th of 2026. The opt-in consent to join form requires that you sign page 1 and that you list your contact information and birthday on page 2. Only page 1 will be publicly filed with the court. Your contact information and birthday will not be filed with the court as a part of your initial opt-in to the case. Number 4, how will your claim be handled and proven? After you submit your opt-in consent to join form to the plaintiff's attorneys for filing, and until you decide otherwise, they will continue to represent you as your counsel in this matter, as your legal representative. Plaintiff's attorneys can help you obtain the documents, testimony, and other evidence that you may need to show that you meet all the requirements necessary to litigate your claim as a party to this lawsuit. If you choose to join this case, you may be required, with the help of plaintiff's attorneys, to answer written questions, produce documents related to your job application process, attend a deposition, and or testify in court. Workday may also be required to answer written questions or produce documents relating to its products to you. The court has procedures that will protect your confidential information from the discourse, including your birthday. Number 5, legal effect of opting in to join this case. If you opt into the lawsuit, you will be bound by a favorable or unfavorable judgment on the plaintiff's ADEA claim. If you not opt in, you will be precluded from future participation in the ADEA collective, including participation in any settlement related to the ADEA claim. You may still bring your own separate lawsuit depending on the situation. No ADEA collective has been finally certified, and you may still be dismissed from the case. Number 6, no retaliation permit. Federal law prohibits Workday from retaliating against you for opting in this lawsuit or otherwise exercising your rights. And number 7, your legal representation if you join. When you join this lawsuit by electronically completing and sending the opt-in consent to join form, unless you decide otherwise, the lawyers that will be representing you will be L. Winston at winstoncooks.com, Robert T. Cooks, Rowe R. Cooks at winstoncooks.com, Bethany M. Logan B. Neal at winstoncooks.com, Robert L. Wiggins Jr., R. Wiggins, WigginsChilds.com, R. Wiggins at WigginsChilds.com, and K. Wiggins, A. Wiggins at WigginsChilds.com, Jennifer Wiggins Smith, J. Smith, WigginsChilds.com, Winston Cooks, LLC, 420 20th Street North, Suite 2200, Birmingham, Alabama, 35203, and then Wiggins Childs Pantazis. Sorry if I butchered that. Fisher and Lofarb, LLC. The Crest Building, 301 19th Street North, Birmingham, Alabama, 35203. You will not be responsible for paying any lawyer's fees. Let me say that 2 more times. You will not be responsible for paying any lawyer's fees. You will not be responsible for paying any lawyer's fees. Plaintiff's attorneys are being paid on contingency, which means that if plaintiffs do not receive a recovery in this case, no lawyer fees will be owed. They're being paid on contingency, which means that plaintiffs do not receive a recovery in this case, no lawyer fees will be owed. Contingency, which means if that plaintiffs do not receive a recovery in this case, no lawyer fees will be owed. If plaintiffs obtain recovery either by settlement or judgment, plaintiffs' attorneys may file requests with the court to receive part of the recovery as compensation for their services. If you want to join the lawsuit but prefer to retain your own attorney to represent you, you have the right to do so. You also have the right to represent yourself. To join this case, you must submit the opt-in consent to join form with the court on or before March 7, 2026. Please do not contact the court with questions about this lawsuit. So that is everything that you need to know about this. I thought that this was so important for you guys. And I know how hard it is to find a job. Believe me, I'm still on a job search myself. But just want you guys to know that I see you, I hear you, and child, not everything has to just be a segment. Sometimes we can just be about the business all the time. Okay, so just keep that. But now, listen, if you about the business all the time, I ain't talking to you. If you do it in a segment, that's great. But sometimes people miss segments. And so if you're always about your business, then people can always get to the content of what you're producing, so that way they can be where they need to be. So just trying to help everybody out, because honestly, tell you the truth, I hope that they win this, because then that will make every other platform that use AI to hire motherfucking human beings, so that way other people can finally get these jobs. Because I'm sick of this job shortage shit. Sick of it. There are good people ready to work, but y'all are not responding to people in a timely fashion. Okay? Same thing with professor shortages. There are plenty of people that got bachelor degrees that they have the energy to be a professor, but y'all don't want to invest in them because it's got to be a master, doctorate, or PhD. Okay? So, with that being said, that is the whole show. I'm going to turn off my camera now because we done the whole show for over an hour. I guess we have. So, like I said, if you know anybody 40 and up, send them that link to the lawsuit there. Okay? So, yes, indeed. So yes, indeed. Like I said, I'll stay here with y'all until 1 hour and 35 minutes, and then we will head on out here. I already did the daily motivator for the Donnie McClurkin case, and believe me, if you missed that, woo Lord, go back and watch that, okay? Because my Lord Jesus, yeah. And right now I'm getting your shorts out for the Donnie McClurkin live right now, just so y'all know. So yep, I'm getting all that out for you guys right now. Hang on. There we go. Yes, indeed. So yeah, if you missed that Donnie McClurkin report, please, y'all, go back and watch that. But watch it when you have time to breathe with that, because my Lord Jesus, it's a damn shame what I read. My Lord Jesus, just so you have all those shorts are coming out right now for y'all. So yep, I'm almost done, y'all. I think this is the last short. Yep, it is. Okay. All right, y'all. So all the shorts should be out. Like I said, if you missed out on anything of today's show, always go to the shorts tab and you'll see everything that you need to see for sure. Now, of course, I'm limited in my shorts because before it was unlimited, but now You get, if you got the basic plan, you can only do like 6, shorts a month. But if you move up, you can do 25 shorts a month, right? So I'm not at that level. I can do 25 shorts a month. But you guys will get the shorts for the big stuff, right? So yes, indeed there. So with that being said, I want to thank everybody for coming through. Thank you, Colts Fam 1. Thank you so much for being here. And Black women are in the building. Love you, love you, love you, love you. Value, value, value. Embrace you, embrace you, embrace you, embrace you. And by the way, too, I just want to say this. I happen to lock into Sassy TV from the AO3 tonight. And she talked about, she's going through a lot with burying her cousin and this, that, and the third. And I just wanted to say to her, one love, much love, all love to each and every single one of your family members and to you. I know you definitely do care about your family a great deal. And just know that it is okay to breathe. It's okay to be human. But most of all, it's okay for you to embrace where you are in your humanity. So I'm sending nothing but love, thoughts, and prayers to you and your family and your friends and everybody in between. So yes, indeed. So it doesn't hurt to be supportive of everybody. T-Talk with the girl, love you as well. Okay. Yes, indeed. And like I said, I remember one comment from walking by Faith, who stomped the yard on her YouTube community wall, defending me. I love you, value, appreciate you so damn much. And to Sweet Essence and Chronicles of Kim K and all the women that love me and value me, embrace me. Nikki News of Narcissism, Erica 70, Aries Girl Podcast, so many of y'all. I will never, ever, 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 ever forget the real ones that looked past thirsty toxicity and what she had to say and still came through to see me. I love you and value, appreciate you so damn much. It's more than what I can ever express to you all. So with that being said, everybody, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you want more special, because you will always want a blessing and trust you may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Why? It's one thing to call yourself, it's another to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I spend time with you. You spend time with me. And hopefully, by spending time together, Ross will be great together. Always remember, we're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or listen, you were able to see that at the beginning, middle, end of the day, that life is very much about diversity, equity, and inclusion, but the only way we will ever get that is if we invest that energy into the world. Make sure the replay is not just for you to watch it, not just for you to listen to it, but for you want to experience it again. I love you, I value you, I embrace you all. Always remember, on receive love, you gotta give it. On receive love, you gotta give it. On receive love, you gotta give it. Wherever obstacles you've overcome, where success you have achieved upon this particular day, I'm extremely proud of you, but no one else is proud of you. Be proud of your damn self. And finally, y'all, like I said, it's just Wednesday. I know this weekend is going to be some more stuff. Y'all just recognize you can only do what you can, okay? Sometimes it's important for you to take a beat so you can regulate your rhythm, okay? Commercial break and fireworks coming your way for the day that was, for the day that's come, for the blessings on the way for you, me, all of us, as a society, as a people, as a culture. I feel the love. I send it right back to you. Love you all. Good night.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, You rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Good evening. My name is Mark Woodbury. I'm the chairman and CEO of Universal Destinations and Experiences. Well, we're finally here. Tomorrow we begin a new chapter at Universal Orlando Resort as we open Epic Universe. We built this place for you. I want to thank you, our fans, for your love of our stories, characters, and immersive experiences that inspired this incredible place. Epic Universe represents over 8 years of meticulous planning, immense creativity, and innovation, combined with unmatched craftsmanship and operational excellence on the part of thousands of people who have brought to life the stories and characters that live beyond each of Epic's portals. But it represents so much more. Your love of Universal and the deep connections we shared together here in Orlando over the past 30 years inspired us to dream bigger and to push the boundaries to create something extraordinary for you and for generations of fans and families to come. And tomorrow, as we open Epic Universe, I can't wait for you to experience this place for yourself. Now it's your turn to step inside, to lose yourself, and to share this place with the ones you love most. As we open this park, we hope your world becomes a little more epic. Tomorrow, Epic Universe becomes yours.
Are video games getting too expensive? This episode, we want to find some common ground because the CEOs want to raise the price even more.
Not with these broken ass games.
$5 million. That's how much San Andreas costs to make.
Is it their fault for selling or our fault for buying?
Corporations claim all this stuff. Devs say otherwise.
Sports gamers, cozy gamers, whatever you call the people who play Power Wash Simulator.
I think it stings a little bit more because I'm spending my actual money and my mom is not. Imagine they get rid of all movie theaters and then charge you the same price to watch the same movie at home.
That's like every streaming service. It doesn't have to be the longest of games, but am I having fun with it? This is Lex. I'm Ronell. Let's get right into it.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because
Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time.
By the way, if you're looking for the daily motivator, I did during the Donnie McClurkin live. So go back to the end of the Donnie McClurkin live for that daily motivator. One love, much love, all love. Feel love is in the right back to you. Enjoy the fireworks. Love you all. Good night.